The system isn't broken. It was never built for you. Most people think the system is broken, education is broken, jobs are broken, economy is broken. No, the system isn't broken. It was never built for you, and once you understand this, everything that confused you will finally make sense. Before we go any further, subscribe to NextGen Hustle. This channel is not for comfort. It's for people who can handle the truth. Now stay with me. From childhood, you were taught one thing: follow the rules and you'll be fine. Study hard, behave well. Don't question too much, wait your turn, and you believed it. You believed that effort equals reward, that obedience equals success, that patience guarantees results. But here you are, still waiting, still stuck, still confused, and you're blaming yourself. Stop. Here's the brutal reality: the system is designed to produce average, not excellence, workers, not leaders, followers, not thinkers. If everyone won, the system would collapse. So it doesn't reward intelligence. It rewards compliance. It doesn't reward creativity. It rewards predictability, and the moment you don't fit the mold, you start feeling like a failure. School never taught you how money works, jobs don't teach you freedom, society doesn't reward individuality, because teaching you that would make you dangerous. A system cannot survive independent thinkers. So it trains you to wait. To depend. To obey. And then it calls that stability. Let me ask you something honestly. If the system was fair, why do the smartest people often feel the most lost? Why do rule followers feel trapped? Why do creatives feel suffocated? Why do hard workers feel underpaid? Because effort inside the wrong system doesn't lead to success. It leads to exhaustion. You were told, just be patient. But patience without leverage is just slow death. Waiting works only if the game rewards waiting. This one doesn't. Here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud: the system needs losers so winners can exist. It needs people who settle so others can rise. It needs you tired, busy, and distracted so you don't ask dangerous questions. And the most dangerous question of all is, why am I even playing this game? The moment you ask that, you're no longer controllable. So they shame you, they call you lazy, unrealistic, rebellious, ungrateful. But what they really mean is, you don't fit. And that's not an insult. That's information. You don't feel behind because you're slow, you feel behind because the scoreboard was designed for a different kind of player. A fish judged by climbing a tree will always think it's stupid. That doesn't mean the fish is broken. It means the test is wrong. Let me be very clear: this system works perfectly for people who want safety over freedom. If you want predictable income, predictable life, predictable limits, then yes, the system works. But if you want autonomy, ownership, impact, you're in the wrong place. And here's the part that hurts the most: the system rewards people who already understand the game, not those who work hardest, but those who position themselves correctly. That's why you see people doing less and getting more. They're not smarter. They're playing a different game. You were taught to compete on effort, they compete on leverage. You trade hours, they build assets. You wait for permission, they create opportunities, and then you wonder why the gap keeps growing. This isn't motivation, this is a wake-up call. You don't need to try harder. You need to rethink everything. Let's talk fear. Fear is the system's favorite weapon: fear of failing, fear of disappointing family, fear of being judged. So you stay, even when you know this life doesn't fit you. Comfort becomes a cage when you stay too long. And listen to this carefully: the system doesn't punish you immediately. It rewards you just enough to keep you hooked. A salary, a title, approval, just enough comfort to kill your hunger. That's why escaping feels risky, because the prison looks safe, but deep down, you feel it late at night, that voice saying, this can't be it. That's not weakness. That's awareness. You don't need permission to leave the game, you don't need approval to change direction, you don't need validation to redesign your life. You need courage, and courage always comes before clarity. Most people wait to feel ready, they wait until it's safe, until it's obvious, until everyone agrees. That day never comes, and by the time they realize it, it's too late. Let me end this with truth, not hope. The system will not change for you, you must change your relationship with it. use it if you need to, learn from it if you can, but don't expect it to save you. It was never built for that. If this video made you uncomfortable, good, that means you're waking up. Subscribe to NextGen Hustle. This channel is for people who refuse to be average quietly. Remember this, the system isn't broken. It was never built for you, now act accordingly. Firebomb. The system isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do, produce workers, not owners, followers, not leaders, and if you feel stuck after doing everything right, that's not a coincidence. You were trained to obey, not to think. From school to job, the rule is simple, do what you're told. Don't question, wait for permission, repeat. This works only if your goal is safety. But safety comes with limits, fixed income, fixed growth, fixed life, and the moment you want more, the system has no answer for you. Hard work alone doesn't win here. Effort is rewarded only when it serves the system. That's why people who work less sometimes earn more. They're not smarter, they just play a different game. You trade time, they build leverage, you wait for approval, they create value. Point two different rulebooks. The system doesn't teach leverage, because leverage makes you independent. Independent people don't wait, they don't beg, they don't obey blindly. That's dangerous for any system. So instead, you're taught stability. Job. Salary. Routine. It looks safe, but it keeps you dependent. This is why smart people feel uncomfortable. They see effort with no direction, progress with no freedom, success with no control, and deep down they know, winning this game still feels like losing. You're not behind. You're just measuring yourself using the wrong scoreboard. The system rewards attendance, obedience, predictability. It does not reward creativity, ownership, independent thinking. If that's you, you will always feel out of place here. Most people who look ahead of you are simply deeper inside the system, more responsibility, more pressure, less flexibility. That's not freedom. That's a higher level of dependency. The real trap is waiting, waiting for promotion, waiting for approval, waiting for right time. This game doesn't reward waiting. It rewards positioning. Where you stand matters more than how hard you try. You don't need motivation, you need clarity. Stop asking, how do I succeed here? Start asking, is this even the game I want to win? That question alone puts you ahead of 90% of people. You don't have to quit everything, but you do have to stop expecting this system to give you freedom. Use it if you need to, learn from it, but don't depend on it. The moment you focus on skills that scale, ownership over obedience, and leverage over time, the confusion starts fading, not because life gets easy, but because it finally makes sense. The system isn't broken. It was never built for you, now play accordingly. Fire.